Hello me YouTube beauties, welcome back to my channel. I have a cookie and I'm very excited about it. So this is going to be a get ready with me where I sit down, try some products that I haven't had the opportunity to play with as much as I have wanted. I'm going to try out the Kathleen Pigment from ColourPop again. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and then also use the LASplash Golden Gatsby palette again. I'm also going to be updating you in this video about like what's going on with the moving process and the house and everything like that. So if you guys enjoy these types of videos, then be sure to give this one a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm going to finish eating this cookie though. So first things first, I'm going to go in and do my eyes because the glitter pigments do fall on my face and I don't want that to mess up the rest of my makeup. So let me go ahead and take my eye primer. This is the NARS eyeshadow base. It's tinted and it's in the shade Light. How have you guys been? Like, what have you guys been up to? How is the first like week of spring gone? I don't know. I consider it spring. Chris does not consider it spring yet, but I think that March is spring for sure. Let me set this down with some powder. I'm going to take the RCMA No Color powder today on my face and to set. Drop the lid. Chris and I have put in an offer on another house and it has been accepted. We are moving into the new house on March 15th. So we will be there a week without having all of our stuff yet because the first week we're just going to be painting the house. The rooms are all sorts of crazy colors right now. So we're going to go through, repaint everything so that that's done. And then the following weekend, the 23rd, is when we're actually going to be moving. There's been a lot of packing happening. Every night that I get home from work, I'm just basically packing because we are moving in 20 days after we gave the offer, which is a super fast. Like, apparently that's very appealing to sellers to have that 20-day close. So that's what we did. And you guys, you're gonna love this house. I am going to be doing more vlog type videos, at least for a little while, because like I said, I will not have my filming area set up yet and or have anything set up yet really. Now that that's set down, I'm going to take this LASplash Golden Gatsby palette. I really want to go like smoky and gold. That's the theme for today. So I'm going to take the shade Highball right here and put this in the crease. So yeah, we are going to be moving into our own house, like our first house since we got married, and I'm very excited about it. But it's just like moving is a lot and I think I forgot how much it was. So yeah, we're just basically packing and planning for the move. I'm very excited to actually show you guys the house, show you what it looks like before and then the after, like the before and afters of the house, because I have a lot of really neat ideas for it and I'm very excited just to make it our own. I mean, it's like the best house ever to move into. As like our first home, we really lucked out. I actually think it was like a model home when it was first built, and it is a pretty new house as well. So it has all of like the really nice finishes and everything. We were originally thinking we were going to move into a house that needed a lot of renovating. Like we were thinking that within our budget, we would get an older house and then have to fix it up like room by room. But luckily we didn't have to do that with this one. And it was still in our price range, which I loved. All right, I'm going to go in with the shade Old Fashioned. It's the darker brown right next to it. And take a denser brush, start putting that in the outer V. And lately I have not been wearing much makeup. Like if I wear makeup, I put on a little bit of foundation, like that, you know, that kind of thing, just like a base, and then I just do mascara. I'm not doing anything special or crazy with my eyes because I'm so tired in the mornings. I've been up late packing almost every day, so I just don't have time or the energy to put into like really nice extravagant looks. Yeah, and like we spent all day today packing. I did vlog that. I think you guys will actually see that before this video, but I am vlogging the whole process. I think it's a really cool thing to be able to like film and then look back on all of like the whole process, and then like to remind ourselves in the future if we ever wanted to move again. Like the answer is don't, because it's so much work. Now let's go in with the pigment. And I don't really know if I'm going to be able to like save this because it's just the way that it is. So Chris and I are incredibly excited, ready for our own house. I think it will be a very fun and exciting time. I didn't realize how many things we had until I started packing and putting boxes together. I was like, man, we have too much stuff. I'm going to spray a little bit of the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist onto my brush and then dip it into the pigment. Ever since I tried out these pigments, I've just been wanting to play with them more and more, which is kind of shocking because normally I'm like, I don't like pigments, but these are so different. This is going to be so pretty. I love how sparkly they are. I'm going to go ahead and add some more of that darker brown shade just in the outer V, because like I said, I do want this look to be pretty smoky. And go back in and make sure we didn't lose any gold glitter. This is a gorgeous shade. Oh, I didn't even tell you what shade I went in with. This is the shade The Lion. I'm going to take my regular Neutrogena makeup wipes and wipe off my face because I did have some fallout from the glitter. Have you guys used these glitters yet? I'm super curious to see like what your thoughts are on it. I think it's so pretty. I'm going to take that same Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist and spray my face, and then we can start applying my foundation. And I am going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer on my T-zone to kind of fill in my pores. The house thing is mainly what has been happening lately. I feel like it's consumed like my entire schedule. If any of you guys have moved ever, then you know what I'm talking about. And it's super exciting. I think that I was like mentally ready to buy a house, but I don't think I was mentally ready to move. Hopefully we can stay in this house for a long time after we start having kids, all that kind of stuff. I am going to be taking the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I haven't used this in so long, but it's really good. It's super transfer proof. It is a little dark for me, but that's okay. I'm not doing anything. I'm just here today. And I really need to clean my brushes. There's just like a lot of stuff that it's on top of regular moving that we have to do before we get there. Like I need to wash all my brushes. I got to make sure that all of our clothes are washed before we move because we'll be there for a week without having any washer dryer or any of our boxes. So need to like really prepare. Though my parents' house that we're living in right now is like less than 15 minutes from the new house, so I can just pop on over if I need to use their washer or dryer or anything, really. Just be like, here I am, did you miss me? This foundation always looks super dewy when I first put it on, and then it sets down so nicely. Used way too much foundation on my hand. Then for concealer, I'm going to go back in with my tried and true Jour concealer. I'm running low on this, so I stopped using it for a little while. I don't want it to run out. Like, don't run out on me. I'm going to blend that in with the same beauty blender. And I'm trying to make a little bit of a line with my eyeliner, or with the eyeshadow that I put on. Oh my gosh, this concealer is just everything. Really, it is. I really love the e.l.f. Camo Concealer too. If you're looking for like a cheaper alternative to this, then you should definitely try that concealer out because it's almost just as good and it's like a quarter of the price. Put it on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin. So going forward, because we will have a house payment, which we don't right now, I'm thinking my makeup budget is going to come back a little bit, unfortunately. Like I'd rather not, but also like keeping our house is important too. That might be a little bit of a shift on my channel, is not having as many new things, but still trying to incorporate new products on my channel, just like not as many. Or maybe trying more drugstore. That would be good too. I'm going to take the remainder of this RCMA No Color powder and set my face with it. with the changes to maybe some of my content, I do also think that it's a good thing to not just buy makeup that's brand new. I think that there's a lot of pressure on YouTube to buy a lot of new things, and it's really fun to buy the new stuff. I love buying new things, you know, but it is also good to not forget about the things you already have that might also be just as good. So I'll still be on the lookout for new launches and stuff. So I don't want you to think that like I'm totally getting rid of that at all, which, because I'm not, but you might just see a little bit less. Gosh, this concealer and foundation combo is so natural looking, and I really like this powder because it's kind of an in-between powder where it's not super mattifying, so any skin type really can use this. And I've had this for at least over a year, and I'm only down to here, so this stuff lasts forever. All right, next let's go in with some bronzer. I'm gonna go in with the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in the shade Sunkissed. Been really loving this a ton lately. You only need like the smallest amount to define your face. I also think that like I have not tried out the drugstore enough to really know the hidden gems there. I think that there are a lot of really good things at the drugstore, and there's some not so great things. But I'd love to like start really investigating what from each line is amazing and what from each line sucks and is not worth your money. Because I don't know, I usually, my go-to is Sephora, or Ulta is like second, and then I don't primarily go to the drugstore for makeup, but most of my foundations that I love are from the drugstore. So that's saying something, and I would be super interested to try out more from the drugstore too. All right, for blush, I'm going to use this blush from BECCA. It's the mineral blush in the shade Songbird. This is so pretty. Again, super pigmented. You don't need very much. My face is looking so pretty right now. For highlight, I'm gonna go in with an oldie but a goodie. This is the Mary Luminizer from the Balm. Who remembers this? I think you can only buy the Balm at Kohl's, maybe, or Ulta, I don't know, but this is just an amazing, really pigmented, like champagne white highlight, and it's so good. All right, make my nose all highlighted. Oh, this highlight really goes well with like the drama in the eyes also. Why do I have two brow wizzes? I think they're both the same shade. One is soft brown and one is medium brown. Don't know which one's which. My gosh, I have two of them. What shade should I do? I think I might do medium brown because I did dye my hair recently and it's darker on my roots. So I'll do that. All right, they're looking good. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I'm almost out of this, but I'm trying to make it last. Oh, almost had a brow hair in my eye. I do really like this brow combination, but it is expensive. Like I think it's $20 for the Brow Wiz and $20 at least for the Clear Brow Gel. If you guys have a cheaper like combination, let me know, because I would love to try a cheaper version, maybe from a drugstore brand, see if that works. I am also thinking about different things I can bring into my channel, maybe like drugstore showdowns of like, I don't know, figuring out the best products for your face from the drugstore. Like what brand has amazing blushes? What brand has amazing eyeshadow palettes at the drugstore that are worth it? I don't know. I'm kind of excited about exploring that side of makeup because I haven't a whole lot other than their foundations. Let's jump back into the lower lash line. I'm basically just going to take this black called Speakeasy and just buff it under my lower lash line. I'm going to take an E15 brush from Sigma, put that really close to my lower lash line, then I'm going to buff it out with a pencil brush. And I'm bringing this all the way in. And I'm using this shade right here called Old Fashioned, the brown, to blend it out. Like I said, we're going for smoky. Maybe that was too smoky, you guys. Is there such thing as too smoky? I'm gonna take a black eyeliner. This is from Maybelline. It's the Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Sleek Onyx. Put this on my waterline. I bet you Chris is gonna come in here and be like, are we going somewhere? What's happening? What is up with the dramatic look? Like, well, just for fun. This is what everyone looks like on a Saturday afternoon. Now let's take some mascara. This is my regular mascara, Lashblast Fusion from CoverGirl. And I'm putting that on my lower lash line as well. Once you add the mascara to your lower lash line, it's no longer too smoky for some reason. Like, mascara just totally changes the look. So if you think you went overboard on an eye look, I don't know, like add some mascara and then see how you feel. Okay, I'm going to add this Mary Luminizer to my inner corners just to brighten them up a little bit. I love this look. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I never used to be the person to add anything to my inner corner, but it totally opens up your eye and doesn't make it feel so like closed in. The last thing I'm going to do to this look is add a little bit of lipstick. I'm going to go in with the shade UM01 from the new Zara lip collection. I did a review video recently on that, and oh my gosh, these are so good. These lipsticks are also incredibly pigmented. It does not take very much to apply this. It's so pretty. I love this look. All right, my hair looks weird. It's fine. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me, just filling you in on what's going on. Again, I will walk you through, I don't know, I'm hugging myself. I will walk you through the process of everything from start to finish with moving into the new house. And I'm very excited. I hope that I can get a wall. That would be super cool because then I can change up my background more often. Right now, I don't have a wall. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!